Hello and welcome back to the next part of the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening walkthrough. We've just completed Dungeon 5, Catfish S'more. We've got a few things to do. I did say in the last video, if you haven't watched that, feel free to check it out. But in the last video, we do have to get the bow. And in order to get the bow, without stealing it, we do need 980 rupees. So we're a little bit away from that, so we've got to try and make some money. But before we do that, we are going to use this ocarina here. And we're going to go over to the animal village. Now, last time I mentioned about the trade sequence about the lady who lost her broom. And at that point in time, she was not in the village. But now, if I remember correctly, she should be there in the top right of the village. And there she is. And she's all upset because she lost her broom. A new broom for me? Yep. Okay, in return, you can have this fishing hook. I found it when I swept by the riverbank. Okay. So I can actually complete the side quest here to get the final item we need, which is a key item to complete the game, actually. It's a key item you need. That's why I need to do the side quest. So now we have the fishing hook. We have to go and give it to a fisherman. But we haven't actually seen... Okay. Sorry. We haven't actually seen a fisherman. But that's because he's hiding. And if we just jump off here... Somehow this fisherman is under this bridge. It's almost like the TARDIS. But, you know, it's very small under there. But it's, you know, it's bigger when you go inside. But... Oh, wait. Hold on. Do I... Yeah. Okay. What's that in your hand? It's not a fishing hook, is it? You better let me have it. I'll give you my next catch if you let me have it. Sure. Keep your eyes open and watch a pro at work. Show us what you got. Okay, we've got a necklace. Lucky. Alright, so that's the next part. It's like the... This is the second to last part for the trading quest. Alright, so... We now need to go and give the necklace to somebody else. But before we do that, actually, yeah, we'll do that now. I don't know what I was thinking there. This lovely mermaid here lost her necklace. That's my necklace. Give it back. I'll give you a scale, as I said. It's basically, if you talk to her, she says, if you find my necklace, she'll give us a scale. But we didn't talk to her, but yeah. Okay, we got a scale. Which is the final part for the trade quest. Okie dokie. So, now what we need to do is go all the way back around here. Oh, nearly got hit by that Zora. So those are enemies now, the electric enemies. If you hit them with the hook shot, you can actually kill them with your sword. He drops a piece of power, but I'm not too worried about that. Alright, so we're going to come over here, and what you do is you put the scale in this statue. And it moves the statue and reveals a passage. And this is the end of the side quest. We get, for doing everything, we get a magnifying lens. This will reveal many things you couldn't see before. So that gives a hint to what it does. As you can see now, these enemies are here. We couldn't see them before. But we don't need to worry about killing them. Let's just leave before we end up taking damage there. Alright, so we did everything in the side quest. That's done. There's a couple of things I want to do in this video. If it wasn't obvious by the title, I assume I'm going to title it this. But we're probably going to do the color dungeon. Color dungeon was in the DX version of the game, and it returned in this one. So now we've got the lens. Was it this house? It is this house. But where is it in? There is a shell here apparently, but I don't know where it is. Okay. I didn't know there was one in here until it came in later on, but I don't know how you actually get it. Does she? Can I put? I'm not too sure actually. We'll come back to that. I'm not quite sure how you get the. I thought you need the magnifying lens. That rabbit had a dream. He turned into a carrot. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how you get the shell in here. Oh, okay. She just gives it to you. Okay, I should have thought of that. I didn't realize that the indicator would tell me that I had to speak. It would go off if I, had to speak to her. Okay. I should be picking up those rupees. I know, because I'm on about I need rupees, but it was only one. So there is a room, I can't remember if it's back here, that you can actually see a Zora. I don't know if it's this. Is it in here? No. What is this room? Can't remember what's in here. Let's find out. Piece of heart. Which we... How do I get that? Okay, I think I'm going to get that from the other side, right? Unless I had bomb arrows, and then I could bomb arrow the block there, but... Never mind. We can come back to that a little later on. I don't think this... I think... is it this way? I don't know. There's a house that you can get a seashell from, and you can only see... There's a character you need to... Oh, okay, I remember that. I remember. Yeah, so you can only see the character if you've got the magnifying lens. And you talk to him, and he gives you a seashell. It's a Zora, a friendly Zora. But I don't remember where that house is. Okay, another heart container. Oh yeah. I was like, how do I get back over here? There's a ledge there. Alright. So, the color dungeon. So I know how to get into the color dungeon without finding what tells me how to get into it, if that makes any sense. But I will go and do it the proper way, just in case anybody's watching this and they don't know how to do it. At least it can help maybe one or two people. So, all right, we need 12 hearts. Sorry, 12 seashells. Where is that house? I'm racking my brains to figure out where that house is. It slipped my mind where it is. There's a house, like I say, with an NPC in there that you can only see with the lens. All right, so let's grab this. Okay, we're gonna go and do it the proper way. I know how to get in the color dungeon, but there's a proper way of doing it. So let's do that. Like I say, it's somewhat of a guide, this walkthrough. So if anybody watches, I try and explain at my best of my abilities what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So basically, you can't access the somewhat code, I guess. You can't access the code to... Or you can't get the code to access the color dungeon without the Pegasus boots. So what you do, you go into the library here. And there is a book up there. And if you run into the wall, or the bookshelf, it drops down. Hidden power of the color. Do you want to read this book? Yes. The code's the same every time. So it says a new world of color under the gravestones. And it's the same every time. It's down, left, up, right, up. Down, left, up, right, up, in that order. Okay, so let's go and figure that out. Okay, so we need to go to the graveyard. We'll make our way slowly over there. traded. I'm happy with that. Okay. Oops. Alright, so we're at the graveyard, and there's a certain set of gravestones you've got to move in that order. And it's these gravestones right here. So it's down, left, up. Okay, I'm not dying with these ghosts. Down, left, up. Right. And up. And that gives you access to the staircase to the colour dungeon. And I got hit again. Okay, the colour dungeon. This is the colour dungeon, and we're the colour guard. You'll need magic power to get anywhere in here. Say the word and I'll sell you some. Luckily, I believe we still have magic powder, so that's fine. So, colour dungeon. You'll see why the colour dungeon is pretty cool. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Alright, we're going to make our way through here. Alright, so with those, you got to make them all blue. There's one code up in a bit, which there is a sequence of how to do it 100% every time. I've never learned it. I just guess it. So we might be in that room for a little while, but hopefully not. Okay, so in here, you got to... It's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, not get hit, but you got to get the right color in the right holes. And it drops a key, I think. A chest, probably with a key in it. And it's a beak. Which is fine. Some magic powder. Alright, there's our key. Alright, first boss. I think this boss... I'm greedy for you want more power. A buffoon like you might as well give up and go home. Alright, so I think with this guy, you just spin attack him. And jump when he jumps. Oh. Alright, we got him. I'm so scared of dying. And we got a fairy, so that's good. Actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to save... yeah. Okay. Alright, this is the room I was talking about. I've never learnt this room. We may be here a while. You have to turn them all blue again. My brain can't handle it right at this moment in time. Let me... Oh, wait. No, hold on. There we go. Didn't take that long. I always do. I was actually going to mention this, but I was going to say I always go to a room and I can't get through it because I need a key. And that was the room. So I always go the wrong way. Also, this boss on this in this dungeon, I'm not 100% sure how you kill it. I know I can kill it, but it's got a mechanic to it which I don't quite understand, and I never have. You gotta remember as well, I didn't really play the DX version, so the color dungeon. I played the original more than anything. So I never really played the color version. So I never really had a lot of experience with the color dungeon itself, so that's not what I wanted to do. For some reason I couldn't swipe my sword there. Alright. Okay. Alright, luckily we don't have to do this room again. Because ain't nobody want to see that. So, I don't have a boss key, which is obviously not good. Alright, where's the boss key? Let's have a look at the map quickly. Alright. I'm pretty sure in the original color dungeon there was no yellow ones of those. So yeah, out of all of this game, or my history of this game, the color dungeon is my least. I'm least knowledgeable about the color dungeon. All right, this guy we need the powder. That's why I said we need powder. Oops. I walked into that. You have to be careful here. Okay. I think he should drop a berry. Yeah. I can't pick it up. There we go. So this is the boss key. Well, it has to be. Yeah, so that's what the way you describe it is. I've not had much experience, or as much experience with the color dungeons I have the rest of the game. When it comes to like, all the bosses and how they work and all that kind of stuff, some of them are slightly different in this, ever so slightly, but in this version, I should say. But as for like bosses and stuff, I know all the patterns and how to kill them and all this kind of stuff with the regular bosses, but when it comes to the color dungeon, I've had less experience, so it's the wrong way. Okay. I think the mechanic is you can't hit it too many times or something like that. If you hit it too quick, it like resets its damage taken and gives it its HP back or something like that. I'm not too sure, but I know I can kill it anyway. It's a weird turtle-looking thing. This is safe. I'm safe. Hard hit beetle. I think if you hit it too many times, you can't. It resets its health. I think. Step back, take your time. Yeah, so I think if you get it... Okay. How many? Oh, this'll work perfectly, actually. I think I'm still doing it wrong. I don't know the mechanics at all. There we go. I still don't understand the mechanics fully. Alright, so this is where we get to choose the infamous red or blue tunic. Welcome, Link. I admire you for coming this far. I'll give you the power of color. If you want to offense, choose red. If you want defense, choose blue. Which power do you want? You always go red tunic, or red mail in this game, as it's called. Yes. As you wish, and so shall it be. Relax and close your eyes. So say goodbye to green Link and say hello to red Link. Okay. Alright. So. Now we have, I think it's double damage. Can't quite remember. But yeah. Okay, so. We still need the bow and arrow. So we need to acquire 200 more rupees. Trying to think how we can do that. Probably the best bet is, one, is picking up all the pennies and rupees, I see. But secondly, probably the trendy game. I should get that. Also, I'm trying to remember where the seashells are, because I would like to get the item that I want from getting 40 seashells, but I don't remember off the top of my head. I know you can get one on the Rapids game, Rapid Ride. That's a good point. I could have paid to go on the Rapids and get money from that, but let's just try the trendy game soon over here. There's only 20 rupees though. Should probably get that hot piece as well while I'm at it. Hopefully it doesn't fall out. I think we're okay. Right, we're okay. No, and I think if I go out and come back in, it will be a purple rupee. Let's have a look here. Still a red rupee. I don't think that's worth it. Let's try and get the heart piece. That seems spot on to me. Maybe not. It fell out and went flying. Alright, we'll leave that for now then. We'll leave the heart piece and all that kind of stuff. I need to get 200 rupees. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this. Then we're going to go all the way up here. We're going to go on the rapids ride. I think you have to pay 100 rupees, but you can get a whole bunch of rupees going down it. Also, there's a seashell up here. Oh, on the rapids anyway that I could get, so... And there is a way of getting winning a seashell. But it involves like speed running the rapids or something like that. Yes. Okay, so now there's two. There's like a race, and I'm just gonna go on a raid. Okay. You got any money in here? No? Alright. I always feel bad for breaking the pots in people's houses. Alright. No, I want to go this way. No, let me this way, please. There we go. The frame rate here is awful. No! There's a seashell up there. What if I can get up there? I don't think I can. Also, I didn't realize you can hookshot onto the trees. Alright, we need 2 rupees, so we're good. Don't want another go. I kind of do. I know I'm going to spend another 100 rupees, but I want the seashell that's there, so yeah. We're going to do it again. I should be able to get the money back, and I want to get the seashell. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Alright, another seashell. Where I've got 29 now, is that? Is that 29? Yes. There's a seashell on that chest, but I can't get it yet. Also, I'm trying to jump, but I don't have my spade, my shovel. Right, so we've got enough money for the bow now, and I got my seashell that I wanted to get, so we can just make our way to the exit here. I might as well grab these. Oh, I missed them, but never mind. Alright. No, I don't, but thank you. I think this is a fairy in here, but I can't remember. It's not. What's in here? I don't remember. Piece of heart. Perfect. Okie dokie. Right. Didn't want to be up here. I wanted to be down at the bottom, but never mind. Wait, is there a... oh, wrong button. I'm trying to think where I can find 11 more seashells. Oh, I know where one is that I can get to. I'm going to grab that quickly. It'll take a minute or so. Get away. Nope. Didn't have my hook shot out. No, not yet. I'm gonna grab this, do this, go down here, and there'll be a seashell in here. Also, I'm gonna get this piece of heart, which is annoying because... oh, we gotta go down here anyway, so it's irrelevant, but... it's just annoying because we gotta like swim all the way around now. I mean, it is really nice swimming right here, don't get me wrong, the water looks really nice, but it's just a bit laborious of a task to just swim all the way around here, but unfortunately you can't just use your ocarina and teleport whilst you're in water, so we're here. Alright, I still can't remember where that house is that I was on about with the invisible NPC that you can't see until you get the magnifying lens. Cannot think for the life of me. Alright, so let's go and get the bow. This is actually probably going to be a little bit of a longer part here, just because I've had to go around like a lot of stuff. Oh, there's a shell up here actually. Let's grab this. There's a heart piece there, but I don't know if I really want to go all the way through that again for the heart piece right now. You have to go through the Richard's house and go through the garden again and all that stuff. I don't know if I want to do that just this moment in time. How do I get up here again? It's not this way. How do I get up there? Oh yeah. Alright, it'd be an easier way to do it like this, hold on. Let's teleport down here. Ba-da-da-da. You missed. Alright. I believe this, if I remember right, this takes me up to the top there so I can dig up that patch on the floor and get my seashell. Question is, where is it? There it is. Alright. Okay, so we're now at 30. We need 10 more to get the item that I want to get. I know there's some at the top right of the dungeon. Oh, not dungeon. Sorry, the area of the island. All the way up the top right of the map, near where Dungeon 7 is. Where does this take me? Oh, I know where it takes me. Just the other side. Ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. This guy's ready to go. Look at him. Alright. Let's go and buy the bow because that's what my objective was. We did do the color dungeon, but I was trying to get the bow. And now we have it. Now I have the money for it. I should go and buy it, right? So let's do that. Yes, please. What else goes in the shop? Let's have a look. Let's see what else is in here. What replaces the bow and arrow? Oh, just arrows. Got you. Alright, I should have known that. So, what to do now? I don't know whether it's just to try and get all the rest of the shells. But I don't know where they are. I don't want to be just walking around for like half an hour, just listening out for the sensor. Do you want any down here? No? What about on the beach? Question is, was that dinging on the beach, or was that up here? Who knows? It might have been up here. Let's have a look. Hold on. It's not dinging anymore. I can't tell if that's on the beach or up here, so we're just gonna have to dig, unfortunately, and hope for the best. Yeah, I think it is up here. Oh wait, hold on. Is it in the tree? Is it in one of these? It is, okay. Alright. We're at 33, we need 7 more. I think that's what I'm going to do this video. I probably will title it this, so at this point if you're watching this you'll know that this is what I'm doing, but I'm not going to do the next dungeon yet, because this video is already 39 minutes long. And we aren't anywhere near getting into the dungeon just yet, so I may just do the collar dungeon and get the 40 seashells that I need. But the problem is I'm not quite sure where they all are I need, so yeah. Pretty sure in here it's just a chest with money. Need the hook shot? Yeah. Oh, there's a piece of heart as well. We can grab that. Yeah, so the rest of this, I'm going to actually just go around trying to find 7 more seashells. Hopefully, as I'm going along, my brain will kick into gear and I'll start remembering where some of them are. So you can do the rapids game where you have to try and get to the bottom as quick as you can, but I was trying to do that on my other file earlier on, or yesterday, sorry, and I couldn't do it. I don't know how quick you gotta do it. The quickest I got was like 34 seconds or something, and it wasn't quick enough. I got a piece of heart for doing it, but okay. For some reason, sometimes I press my buttons and they're not working. I don't know if my controller needs charging, or my Joy-Cons or whatever. I don't know why, but I got a feeling there might be one up here. No, okay. I know I got one back here already. Let's teleport. I'm trying to think. I'm racking my puny little brain. Let's Alright, so we can't go up there yet because you need an item from the 7th dungeon. I'm trying to think. I just need 7 more, and I could probably find them pretty quick. But it's just trying to remember where they are. Let's go here. I did not want to do that. Alright, gotta take a trek up the mountain again. Because I know there's some to like the... basically near where level 7 is. Or the 7th dungeon. But I don't even know if I can access that area yet, so... I might be up here for no reason, but I know there is at least one up there. So, yeah. For the rest of this video, I'm just going to look for these 7 shells. I mean, if I was a smarter person and all that kind of stuff and wanted to like edit videos and all that, I would literally pause this video, and then I would look up a guide. But we'll just explore. Okay, so let's see if I can find some over here. I've already got ones up there. I got the one that was underwater there. Okay, there's one in that chest. I remember that. I did say I knew there was at least one up here. Might be 2 or 3 up here, actually. Oops. Once again, I got my... bombs. I got my feather on the wrong button. I'm used to. I know this room you open the chest in a certain order, but I never cared to learn what the order is, so I'm not going to bother. How do I get through here? Hold on. My brain's not working. There we go. Okay, you open these chests in a certain order, and it gives you more money every time you open a chest, but I'd never learned that. Alright, secret seashell. Let's test one. Okay, it's not that. Oops. Yeah, I've never learned this. Just because a lot of times when I used to play, just for fun, like the old game, I mean, the only reason I would need money was to get a bow and things like that, and I would just steal it from the shop, so I wouldn't really be cared about getting like a high amount of money, especially when there's no reason to. I know where another heart pieces as well. There might be a warp point up here, so that'd be good. We can grab the warp point for later on. Down here. Nope. So we're actually near level 7 right now. But this game isn't broken like the original version, so... Wait, can I even go through here? I think I need the rooster, right? Oh wait, no, there should be a hookshot point, yeah. Do-do-do-do. Ah, there is a warp point. Okay. right here. Perfect. Wonder what's in here. Is it a fairy? It is a fairy. Ah, I should have used the bottle on that and kept the fairy in a bottle. I'm not used to having bottles in Link's Awakening. I think it just takes me up to... Yeah, this just takes me up to the 7th dungeon, so... I'm at a loss here. I can't think. Yeah, I can't think where... I cannot think where the shells will be, to be perfectly honest with you. Which is unfortunate. I mean, I guess we can do the stuff... Yeah, we can do the stuff leading up to the 6th dungeon. Like, we can get the key, at least. Let's get the key, and see what else we can do. I'm still trying to remember where that house is as well, though. It's not this, is it? I don't think it's around here. Cannot remember. No, I've already been in here. Alright. We'll figure it out. Bump, bump, ba-da, ba-da, bump, bump. Oh, the owl. I was like, what happened? There's 2 shrines, one to the north, one to the south. First, head south where ancient ruins speak of the windfish. You will learn much there. Alright, so we got to do like a little mini-boss kind of thing, I think. Remember correctly, to get the key for this dungeon. Oh, there's a shell over here. 100%. I think there might be more than one, actually. Oh, there's not one up here? I thought there was. Actually, it might be up here. I know where it is. It's that suspicious looking rock in the corner. Alright. So we have 34 now, right? 35. Okay, we need 5 more. Oh, I can get one over here as well. I just remembered. There's one hidden passageway. Which is... I believe this one, if it's the same. It is. Alright, should be a shell down here. That is correct. Alright, 4 more. Come on, brain, think. I know where some are, but some of them I can't get to yet. Because some of them you can only access them through certain dungeons. Oops. Alright. Mini boss time. Still arrows in these? There is. Whoops. So the deal with this guy is you gotta break his shield with a spin attack. If I can actually hit him. No, he's dead. So you break his shield with a spin attack and then you hit him with the bow or the arrows. And we get the key for the face shrine. The face key. Also, if you go over here, there's a little bit of a lore kind of thing going on here. Well, not lore, but it's a little bit of a story, a little picture we can look at of the windfish. To the finder, the Isle of Koholint is but an illusion. Uh-oh, spoiler alert. Human, monster, sea, sky, as seen on the lid of a sleeper's eye. Awake the dreamer and Koholint will vanish, much like a bubble on a needle. Castaway, you should know the truth. What? Illusion? So yeah, if you didn't know, the whole of this is a dream. And the only way to escape this dream, or it's more of a nightmare, I guess, is to wake the windfish. So that's why we are doing that, so we can leave. And I believe the owl is literally just going to say that. It's literally what I just said, pretty much. But never mind. I see you have read the relief. While it does say the island is but a dream of the windfish, no one is really sure. Just as you cannot know if a chest holds treasure until you open it. So you cannot tell if this is a dream until you awaken. The only one who... Roll title, by the way. Roll credits. The only one who knows this for sure is the windfish. Trust your feelings. Someday you will discover the answer. Alright. So yeah, it's a dream. And our mission is to escape the dream / nightmare. Ba-da-da-dum-dum. Okay, we are going to go over here. Why? I don't know. We're looking for 4 seashells. That's all I want to find. Oops. There isn't one over here by any chances though. We don't need to go over here yet. This is part of level 7. Actually, we can do this now, but I'll leave it for now. I don't remember if there's any seashells over here. I don't think there is, but there could be. Yeah, we can actually do this now, but I'm not going to. There's a little quest, so a little thing we gotta do in there. I don't have enough money either, because we need money. I believe we need 300 rupees. So, so yeah, we're not gonna do that just yet. We'll save that for a different time. But... yeah, I'm trying to... I don't know where any of these seashells are. I cannot think. Might as well do this over here. Grab this. Then we'll come back and get that chest, because I've got to reset the room. $50. Not bad. Alright. I really want to find these shells. Alright, you know what? I'm actually going to do it. So for you, it won't seem like a split second, but for me, I'm actually going to stop this and just figure out where 4 shells are, and then I'll be right back. And just like that, it's like nothing happened. Right, I know where the final 4 is I need to find. Some of them was just like, oh yeah, 3 of them I was like, oh yeah, I remember now. One of them I didn't know was there, so we're gonna go and grab that one last. So our first one here we're looking for is in here. That is our number 40, not 40, well, I wish it was 40. Number 37. Next one is up here. Hopefully I haven't already got this one. Or else that does put a spanner in the works. Where is it? Number 48. Next one, we're going to teleport over to... So the house that I mentioned before, the one where you can only see the NPC if you have the lens, it is in Animal Village. I just didn't go into the right house. I thought it was, but no, I just thought I went and... it didn't seem right, but it is in Animal Village. So yeah, we're going to go grab that one now. It's this house here with the lady standing next to. I hope. It is. If you see me, you must have magnifying glass. I'm not a troublemaker, just want to live in peace. I'll give you this if you promise to keep your mouth shut. Alright. And the final one is actually... Head out to the cave at Sarumbo Shores, use magnifying glass there, and you'll find someone else like me. Alright. That's good to know. And then the final one is... Well, it's not the final one in the game. There is 50, but the final one that I'm going to collect, for now at least, is... We've actually been here not too long ago. And I was actually going to go to this spot because it looked like something would be there. But I was like, no, there'd be nothing there. And it is actually where I was going to have a look. Because it just looked like something would be there. But nevertheless... It's actually over here. And if we grab this... Now we do have to go on a bit of a swim again, but that's just the way it's going to be. So anyway, when I came across here and I grabbed the heart piece and I was explaining how, you know, we're going to go all the way around here. Well, there was a little area that I looked at and I was like, oh, that looks like something could be down there. And yeah, there is a seashell right there. Underneath the water. So there we are. We've got 40 now, so we can actually grab the thing I wanted to grab. Well, the thing you get for collecting 40 seashells. In the original, it was 20. I think I've already said this before, but I'll say it again. There's actually 26 seashells in the original game, and you only have to collect 20 for the same reward that we're going to get momentarily. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. And we're going to teleport right next to Seashell Mansion because that's where we want to go. And just like that, we can get... I don't know why I'm obscuring what it's called. I'm going to put it in the title of the video. So it's the upgraded sword, basically. In the original, it was the level 2 sword or the noble sword. In this, I believe it's called something different. I think it's called Koholint sword. Which is fine. We've got 2 rewards to collect. First one is... Heart piece, maybe? No, it is a... Oh, a chamber stone. I completely forgot about the chamber dungeon. Or the chamber creator thing. Dungeon creator, whatever you want to call it. Raise your sword overhead. I shall grant you new power. You've got the Koholint sword. You should put your name on it right away. Okay, so we've got the level 2 sword. Or the Koholint sword. And so what I'm going to do here is before... I'm not going to do the next dungeon. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to dodge this guy. And then I'm going to make my way... That was a really lucky shot. So if you didn't know, the level 2 sword... Well, I was about to say, if you got full HP... You shoot a beam out. Plus it does more damage than the level 1 sword or the... Whatever the, you know, the standard sword. And that used to call it level 1, level 2. But now we've got like 4 times damage now because we do have the red tunic. I don't know if the red tunic's double damage. I can't remember. I think so. But we have like, in effect, 4 times damage. I think so. Alright, so what we're going to do here is... First thing we're going to do is bomb this. I can't remember what's in here. May just be a fairy. Or a fairy fountain, whatever you want to call it. I can't quite remember. It is just a fairy fountain. Oh, actually, that's good. So I can do this. I actually remembered this time. I do know that on this version, So you used to be able to get a fairy, I think, and it would if you went down to half a heart or if you're gonna die, it would revive you, but will give you full health. But on this version, it doesn't do that. You have to actually, please go away. You have to actually pull the fairy out, basically. So if you took a last hit of damage, it won't revive you. There's probably a potion or something you can get that does that, I would assume. So we're gonna end this video off by opening Dungeon 6 Face Shrine. We'll watch the animation. That's a pretty cool animation. And it's probably going to be a little bit longer video. It's probably a slower one just because I was looking around for seashells. But without further ado, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like if you've enjoyed. We're back again with another part. So keep an eye out for my channel. I will put it in a playlist. And the next time we will be doing Face Shrine and then continuing on our exploration of Koholint Island. Once again, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good day, good evening, good night. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.